from Disneyland Paris. I'm Morgan from the very unofficial travel guides. I travel all around the world to popular and not so popular tourist destinations to give you a very honest, unofficial look at what it was like to be there. This is going to be a very quick, short room tour of our our adjoining rooms here at the Disney's Sequoia Lodge Resort. I'm here with some friends and their kids, and we have a lot to get done here at Disney. So I can't take as much time for this review as I usually do in my room or cabin tours, but I'm still gonna give you all the information I think you need to make a decision if you wanna stay here or not. The Sequoia Lodge is one of 8 hotels at the Disneyland Paris Resort, and one great thing about this hotel, and actually 6 of the 8 hotels at DLP, is it's an easy walk to the entrance of both parks. Comparing this to Disney World in Orlando, there are only a handful of hotels within walking distance to the parks there. Just like in Florida, there are buses that run to the hotels from the parks, but honestly, we always feel like it's just easier to walk because the bus station where you get dropped off is also not right next to the entrance, and you have to go through security and bag check again if you take the bus. So my recommendation, just walk. The main entrance to the lobby is nothing special, and another thing that is very different compared to the bigger Disney resorts in Orlando is the lobby is small and has a really low roof, whereas like when you walk into the Wilderness Lodge or the Animal Kingdom Lodge in Orlando, there's this huge wow factor because of the big atrium and the light and the artwork and stuff like that. And when you walk into the Sequoia Lodge, it just seems like walking into a hotel. Altogether, the public spaces are very well themed and fit the story of a huge lodge in the American Northwest, but the property is just missing that kind of magical wow factor that you get at most of the deluxe hotels in Orlando. I'm not trying to say that one is better or one is worse, but because I've been to both several times, it's difficult not to compare the two. There are 2 restaurants on the lower level, and as far as I could tell, during our visit, they were not open for lunch or dinner, just for the huge breakfast buffet. Yes, you heard that right. The hotels in Paris offer a breakfast buffet, and this was not just cold muffins and scrambled eggs out of a heated container. This was a full-on, pretty luxurious buffet, including basically everything you would expect also at a cruise ship buffet for breakfast, with some added Disney touches. Cheese, bread, fruit, yogurt, cereal, hot things, cold things, juice. We really enjoyed starting every morning here, and I will not confirm or deny that some of the rolls and cheeses may have mysteriously ended up in a container in our bags for a free snack later in the day. Sequoia Lodge also has an indoor-outdoor pool area located in one of the outdoor separate buildings. We went swimming one evening and it was really, really crowded, so just be prepared. Now let's check out the room. We had 2 adjoining standard rooms, which offered adequate space for the 6 of us. The 2 grown-up men shared the one room, and Mom was with the kids in the other room. When the kids went to bed, the grown-ups went over to the other room for a nightcap and to talk about the next day's plans, and that all worked out great. I know I keep comparing everything to Florida, but I think a lot of you are also Disney World fans, so let me just point out that even though this resort is priced like a deluxe resort, the rooms are not as big as the deluxe resort rooms at Walt Disney World are. Doesn't mean they're not good or big enough, but just definitely seem smaller than Florida. One cool Disney design aspect is the border of Bambi characters around the ceiling, and each of them have their own tiny little individual light. There are a few things missing that you might expect at a hotel of this price, not just a Disney hotel, but any hotel of this price. For instance, there's no mini fridge. There's also no coffee maker or water kettle in the room. However, there is an ice maker and a drink machine at the end of the hallway that you can scan your card on to get free coffee and hot cocoa. I'm not sure about tea because I wasn't really looking for that, but I'm thinking you can probably get hot water for tea there too. The sink area is separate from from the toilet and shower room, and there is a small sort of storage nook across from the sink. The fixtures seem very high quality, and I think the sink and countertop were marble. There is soap and shampoo provided by Disney, which is nice, even though it's not the same brand or smell as in Florida. The bathroom door was Morgan approved, meaning it is a full closing door made out of a solid material that is not see-through or translucent like in so many other hotels nowadays. Altogether, we had a great stay and had no complaints about the hotel. And when you're on a Disney vacation, especially in Paris, you really are just sleeping there. I would stay there again, but honestly, when you compare the price, I wouldn't mind staying at the more affordable Hotel Cheyenne down the stream again either. Those are the only two on-site hotels that I've stayed in Paris, and although the Cheyenne has no pool, has a slightly more basic breakfast, and takes maybe about 5 minutes longer to walk to, I just don't feel like for the price, I need to spend the extra money to stay in the Sequoia Lodge again, although I did like the vibe there and it did seem special. So if the vibe there appeals to you and you want to be a little bit closer to the parks and you have the Disney dollars in your budget, I say go for it. And now we're on our way out the door to go enjoy our extra hour of fun in the morning. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Make sure that you're subscribed before you go if you want to get more tours like this of Disney parks, hotels, cruise ships. And check back every Sunday for Sunday Sofa Time, where I sit down in front of my red couch at home and talk about something travel related with all of you. Bye-bye.